pressed it twice. And also for tuning on in, it's the R5 Life with Leto. I am Leto the Second. R5 most of the time of the Landsrat on server 1964 in Ebony, the King's Return. I gotta mute something here. Although I don't mind the sound of my voice, it can be a little distracting when it comes in on the loop. I'm recording and live streaming at the same time right now. I'm hoping that I'm not going to have any of those continued issues of disconnecting, reconnecting with my online broadcaster software, OBS. Thank you, OBS, for providing this incredible software for free for the internet community and those that create and share. I would not be here. It would not be as good a quality. It's not the greatest quality, yet without y'all. And I'm also using Restream. Although I am not streaming on YouTube right now, I am just recording for an upload on YouTube. Hopefully later today. I want to commit to that. I want to commit to these things. There we go. Okay, just finished Undead March. So what are we going to do here? Well, I'm going to start this stream by this video that we will post. I will post to my YouTube channel. That's going to get into something I've been waiting to do with y'all. Okay, I don't want to do this by myself. It's just too cool for me to do it all on my own and be the only one to witness it, whilst doing it. Of course, I'll have the video to post later and stuff, but I want to live stream it because I want it to be on Twitch and recorded there. So my Twitch family can look at the recording and then have it posted, of course, on YouTube. I keep saying that. You know what I'm doing here. And I want to keep you. I don't want to lose you. So let's get to it here. Hey, make sure that you're visiting those fire. What do they call it? Fire spirits, right? Yeah, they give healing speed ups, and they give, what do you call it? Monarch XP. I care about that Monarch XP. Hey, check it out, my ground march. We're gonna focus a little bit on that for this next video, okay? Right now, it looks like I'm certainly experiencing a little bit of downloadable, some lagging issues, if you will. I'm uncomfortable with it, but bear with me. Ooh, hello, Behemoth. Hello, Behemoth, my old friend. I don't see them around very much. They avoid us in the Landsrat because we lay the smackdown. This is probably, hopefully, that's probably not going to be true. You know me, the only set of rallies that I get going because we've got something to do. All right, let's check this out. Boom, let's get in here. Okay, this is what it's all about. We've got Gao there, my ground, okay? Gao is very, very important general to me because... Why? I'm trying to scroll my stylus here, and it is not doing it. There. Okay. Gao is super important. You notice that I have Pegasus on him right now, okay? That is just a placeholder. Although Pegasus does benefit Gao in the sense that, Mounted March is being buffed somewhat. It's only attacking, not defensive, okay? But there is the ground troop HP boost and an enemy ground troop HP debuff. And the march size capacity. Those will benefit Gao when he is in a defensive position or reinforcing. I am going to use him more for that. I am going to use him as the assistant general with Alexander Hamilton to attack. And once I am done attacking, I will use Gao to provide defensive stands and reinforcing stands, okay? He will be the one that I rely on as leading the main march to occupy buildings, thrones, towers, battlefield stuff. After I've had to attack, if I've had to. But check it out. He is giving an attack and defense buff to ground troops by 55%. Massive, massive amount. All right. And his HP buff is 40% when he's leading the army. Not leading the army attack, but leading the army. So he is the one that's going to really hold down a position. Alexander Hamilton, his are all attack. You've seen this before, but it's worth saying again because these are important details. His is attack, attack, attacking, 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 attacking. See, all five all five ascension level skills plus his father of American finance skill is negated, completely null and void, absolutely useless if he is in a defensive position. He will not hold down diddly squat because his soldiers are no longer attacking. They are defending or they are reinforcing. Okay? Thus, I need to have Gao instead being lead the army in every situation. So thank you for your attacking services, Hamilton, father of American finance, but it's time for the Prince of Lanling, okay, to get in there and hold down the fort. This has worked for me already to a degree in this server war against 1924. All right. Thank y'all. It's been fun. Y'all, it's been great to get to know some of y'all, and I hope that I get to see some of y'all here on either my Twitch channel uh, or YouTube channel. Okay. And now I'm giving away some secrets. Not really. Y'all are smart. You know what to do. So I have put Gao in with Hamilton on defensive marches. Hamilton there as support to lend his power, his strength, and skill books, okay, to my defensive stand. Okay, they're marching right now, but so although Alexander Hamilton, his 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 ascension skills and main skill are ineffective whilst defending. His specialties are not. His ground troop formation, that will benefit all ground troops, no matter what they're doing. This formation will benefit his ground troops. This ground troop Ares will. All right. This one implied powers will not. See, it says attacking ground troop. So you are still getting somewhat of a benefit from Hamilton as your assistant general. Plus, you'll get your ground troop attack, ground troop speed, and ground troop defense skill book buffs. Okay. But three skill book buffs, three specialties, none of the gear, none of all that, okay, and your dragon, none of that house is significantly weakened. I really want you to understand how ineffective an attacking general is when occupying or attempting to defend reinforce or defend any building, any structure, any throne. You're like, why am I losing to a general who has only one star? Well, let me show you an example that I saved later from today. All right, a new friend of mine. That's not that one. Where did I save it? I didn't. I guess I didn't save it. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, some of y'all didn't know we are going to be on this. My new friend here, Ragnar. Okay, we had some fun early this morning, and I was gathering some stuff to try and get some things earlier than I would later today once server war's over. Well, let's see here. My monarch level is 40. My friend's monarch level is 37. All right, quite a difference in range. Ranges. The general power increases a lot in 3 levels. Okay, I have awakened generals. Awakened. And my friend, he does not. He's got 6-star generals. Very, very good, comparable generals, however. All right. Haakon Haraldsson, an extremely, extremely effective assistant in Maine if you can awaken him. And Marco Polo, a very, very powerful attacking mounted general. Our power levels are somewhat the same. All right, as far as the main general goes. But look at this. I'm dead. I'm dead. I've lost everyone. Even my march and his march are nearly the same. However, okay, it was not layered properly. All right. Marco Polo and Håkon Haraldsson, all their skills, except for this ascension skill, were effective and active. Okay. I had Gao's skills here, but basically none of Hamilton's. Okay. And I was not layered properly, so I got destroyed, demolished. I did some damage here too, but it was worth the cost. That's a significant amount of points for my friend here, and it was good to see, and I had a lot of fun, all for science sake. That was a really nice quip remark on the server chat. Anyways, I want to show you how much of a difference layering and having a good defensive setup will be. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Hopefully, when we get into what's next, perhaps it will become clearer. All right, I don't need to worry about anything right now. No timers. We don't have to fish, thank goodness. Thank Zeus and Jupiter stones for that. I am experiencing a little bit of lag here, which is fine, because everything is still running okay. All right. Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's painful. Okay, I'm sorry. It has to do with the streaming, and I'm not gonna get into it. You all know what's up. I might even have something downloading in the background, which is frustrating. I thought I turned all that off. Anyway, let's look into this. We've got a valuable event. Okay. Oh, well, it looks like maybe we've got to redeem something here. They 5.13.0 has updated um, uh, some things, and I like this one, for instance. So this valuable event, normally it just says valuable event. That's fine. I like it. It looks pretty. Okay. It looks pretty. But now the icon will actually change. It will actually change to the one that, like, hey, you've got something you can redeem here. So it was before active monthly card icon down in the right hand corner, because I had something to redeem on this tab. Sometimes you'll see, hey, consuming event, consuming return event. Boop. You know, it will go directly to the tab, and it'll even show the icon of the tab. I heard something weird. Oh, it's something in game. Sorry. It will go directly to the tab that it wants to upgrade. Hey, welcome my Twitch viewers. Say something in the chat if you want to. I'm recording from a YouTube channel and streaming at the same time. I appreciate you spending time with me, my friends. Okay, so I like that little update. Now, we have got something in my inventory that's been burning a hole in my pocket, my ebony pocket. It's a little idiom, is burning a hole in my pocket. For those of you who might be wondering what that means, it might not translate well. Let's see here. It basically means I really want to spend something. Like I want to so badly. It's as if the currency was on fire, and I could not hold on to it any longer. These spiritual beast scales. I have saved up 936 of these scales, okay? And I knew it was going to happen. I was looking forward to it. We have got the spiritual beast event, the golden ram. I'm gonna burp. Hold on. Excuse me. The golden ram's return. The golden ram's return. Chrysomallos. Okay. A divine fleece capable of awaking Chrysomallos. Unlock the spiritual beast. Chrysomallos. And um, this spiritual beast is going to be the missing component for Gao and his defensive prowess. Okay? I don't want to put a dragon on him. Most of the time, not most of the time, there are a lot of attacking buffs with that. And Hamilton is specifically, his skill specifically okay, requires a requires a dragon. Anyway, let's get to it. What is great about Chrysomallos here? Well, when it's maxed out, it is going to, could be, a ram. Is it ram like a rooster where it's always the middle? I don't want to get into that. Okay, neither here nor there. Uh, let's see here. At its maximum level, the ground troop attack will be buffed at 104%. Is that attacking ground troop attack? No, no. That's ground troop attack. So no matter what my ground troops are doing with Gao, I will be getting a massive attack buff. My mounted troop as well. Their HP will be significantly elevated, and the enemy range troop attack significantly reduced. We all want that. All right, enemy range troop. That's going to take out a bunch of stuff first, especially my mounted. That's paired up with my ground. Ooh, nay, 52% debuff. And look at this. When defending, enemy range troop defense, way downtown. So this is huge. All buffs benefiting me while I defend, and specifically defending debuff. This creature, this spiritual beast, was created for a defensive ground general. Gao, baby. Gao. I've got 936. I believe I've collected all of I can today. We've got 8 days left in this, so I can get perhaps another 4 to 600. I don't know how many drops every day. It seems sporadic. They're only a certain amount per day. I might. The only one I'll need to get after that will be Otso, and I'll have all these spiritual beasts. And I've got plans within plans. Hi, baby. They're having a good time in the room. Uh, so let's do this, right? Let's get to it. Congratulations, you have received the Golden Fleece. Do you want to unlock Chrysomallos now? Okay, thank you. Confirm. Now, those of you who might be, still a little bit curious or wondering how we're supposed to go about this, not the most intuitive, all right, interface. I'm sure it's been updated. I'm not going to press the I yet. But notice that it's level 0. If I try to activate. What? I got the fleece. Why isn't it activating? I spent all those spiritual beast scales. Why? Well, it said that the spiritual beast does not have enough experience. Ah, we have to bring it up to level 1 first. You have to give this spiritual beast 300,000. Okay? 300,000 experience points to get it up to level 1, then activate it. Okay? That's what it is with every beast. Oh crap, no, actually Kong and Burning Godzilla's one of these days, they'll bring him back. Okay? That's what you have to do with every spiritual beast. You have to give them enough to get that first level. Boom. There, baby, there. Okay. Uh, I'm not going to equip him to Gal yet. I don't want to. But what I do want to do is help my friend here. I want to unequip. Okay. Ooh, crap. It actually doesn't matter who you go to. Hi, my love. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Save me a couple, please. One of each flavor. Oh, okay, here. Wherever, it's right there. Yes. Okay, I'll wash it off later. Thank you for letting me know. Ooh, pretty. Thank you, Mama. All right. Ah, my wife. My wife. I call her Mama because she's the mother of my children, of our children. Okay, so I'm not necessarily worried about his gear. That's another day when I've got more for Gao. Okay, but defensively his skills are there because he's awakened, so on and so forth. But I had Pegasus, who's primarily an attacking spiritual beast, and a very, very good one, formidable, level 15, especially for the March size. But attack mounted troop oriented. Okay, I'll probably put him or it, Pegasus. It'd be if it was we're going off the U.S. It'd be that's a masculine ending. Pegasus would go on to Artemis when I awaken her one of these days, uh, or use her in anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel that one. Ooh, you know what? What's the power level here? 6,744,000. Let's see. How much are we taking away? 6,744,000. It doesn't tell us, and I wish it would say minus whatever. Okay, but ooh, I was at 674,000 with level 15. Hey, bud, level 15 Pegasus. Now I'm 6,130,000. Okay, that's significant. 45, 45, 65, about 615,000 power points from Pegasus. It's a good chunk of power. Well, we're gonna want to bring Chrysomallos up a lot. But Chrysomallos is going to have more buffs benefiting Gao and a ground defensive ground game. Okay, so that what we've lost in power not going to be as noticed. Forgive me. I've got this flexible specialty on him. I've gotten lucky and gotten it twice. I'm so sorry about my earbuds. I know it makes a weird sound when I fiddle with them. Uh, Heavy legions. This is cool. Okay. Ground troop attack. We like the flat ones. Not attacking. It's just ground troop, HP, defense, and attack. And I can't wait to level out that more. Heavy legions is an incredible flexible specialty for a defensive ground march. All right. So we are at 6,130,000. We want to get back to our new spiritual beast here. Okay. Oh, we've got the soul of the spiritual beast. Okay, event going on. It's 15 bucks if you can get six friends to help you discount it. Super easy. Hopefully you got six friends. I mean, come on. You gotta be nice to people, okay? It's all about diplomacy, even if you don't like them. Kidding. I like all of y'all, maybe. Challenge quest. Let's see here. I've done these for the daily task. Hey, sweetheart. All right. Uh, and um, and I'm going to do this one for the daily, and then a seasonal one, which will probably uh, almost maximize this particular set of quests. I'm going to give Chrysomallos plenty of experience here today. I've been saving up. Let's see here. I'm on level 33. It goes up to 50. This is one of the greatest returns in the game as far as any event goes on what you get back for a $15 investment. It is a great package, my friends. It's phenomenal. Okay, especially these bloodstones, blood crystals. Sorry, they're tremendously important, valuable. Okay, that coinciding with the gems purchase event. Okay, spiritual based Chrysomallos. I'm gonna smelt him. That is upgrading a level. I have got a lot of crimson crystals. I have enough gems and I have enough gold. This is also good because there's a consuming return event for gems as well. Okay, upgrade quality. Are you sure you want to spend 1k gems, 500k gold, and 25? Yes, I am. Boom! Okay, so we've turned him from white to green, and it's already done a significant boost in his buffs. In its buffs, okay? The os ending is a masculine ending too, so I'm just forgive me for gendering this piece. Oh wow, interesting. Look at this. These are Norse runes, so it's not Greek at all. Although this is a Greek name. I don't have to look this beast up. It's got wings. Okay, it just could be created, but it's interesting. And the laurel wreath is very Greek. I mean, it's neither here nor there, but I like to pay attention to those sorts of things and give honor where honor is due to each culture and beautiful history. Okay, so runes, Norse runes, and Greek name with also some Greek imagery. All right, and the golden fleece being absolutely a Greek legend. Okay, Greek mythos. Here we go. So the gifts we have upgraded spiritual beast. Okay, so soul energy points. Ooh, that went up three, baby, three. So if I max out my levels with this, which is 1,000, I'll probably wait to upgrade this more, even more until tomorrow. Although I'll get some experience anyway. Check it out. That's a lot. Oh, beautiful. Oh, even more. This, I'm telling you, this package, 15 bucks. It's a great one. Okay. All right. Let's go back to our spiritual beast here. I want to get him up to level 10 because that's when his seals will unlock. Okay. So I'm going to level him up. I'm going to stop this segment and I'm going to start another recording because I want to get into actually putting him on Gao. We can take a look at what he's going to be doing. Okay, so I like to do this 600,000. Well, I'm going to do 600,000 exactly. Okay, no, I don't want to do all that much. I like looking at each level go up. That's me. That's how I do things. It's very cathartic. Okay, use. He is level 2 now. All right. We need 400,000 for the next levs. Well, lucky for me, I got 400K right here. Baboosh! Okay, level 3, baby. 3. We've got Chrysomallos at 1.3 million. We remember our Soul of the Spiritual Beast is going to be a 2 million to get to that next, or to that that next quest, the seasonal quest. And now we need what 700,000 plus four. Ooh, 1 million, 1.1 million now, right? Okay, all right. Here we go. $1.1 million. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, sorry. I know you're like, damn it, Lito, just get on with it. Boom. All right, so that's hits our 2 million mark. Okay, we've kicked a flash sale off because we're giving anytime you give experience or upgrade the level of a spiritual beast, every time you're going to pop this flash sale spiritual beast growth. It's only an 80,000% return, so I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. You should be getting a ton of crimson crystals from the Garuda trials. Rally those for your alliance players' sake, okay? You don't get a big return on the gems. You do get a fair amount of spiritual beast experience, and that's kind of what it's all about. This one here, okay? You've got one for. It's cool that it gives you, ruby necklace, and a nice little chunk of monarch XP too. They have actually made these packages better. Thank you, Ebony, for doing that. But look, this arrow here. Boom! You can get a $20 one too if you want. Okay, and these do work with. Uh, um, they do work with coupons that you have going on. But you should be earning these enough to not have to worry about this a whole lot. There are better deals, okay? And I'm going to talk about that deal here in this segment and then start another one because this is getting to be a good chunk of time. If you go to this valuable event, whenever the spirit soul of a spiritual beast is there, you've got a spiritual beast material package. This is a great one. Even though it says 82,000 here, when you get a pick, I recommend picking 3 of those, unless you are not, what do you call it? I'm not going to buy this. I'm just showing you. Unless you're not getting the awakening stones because you're not hitting the world boss enough, you will, believe me. Getting 900 of these is better than anything else. That makes this worth it. Okay. And then this $20 here gets you more than double the amount that you were getting in the grease in the spiritual beast package. Okay, you were only getting 2 of those in the $20 one. Now you're getting 6 here, and you can double or triple this. So this 82,000% is way more than the 80,000% return. on that spiritual beast flash sale. Look at it yourself when you do it, okay? But that's only one. There are other ones in here I won't get into. I'm going to end this here segment on what we're doing with the spiritual beast and Gao and everything. You're watching. This is, or you're watching. It's the R5 Life with Lito. I am Lito the second R5 most of the time for the Landsrad on server 1964 in Ebony the King's Return. We'll be back with another segment. Peace, love you.